Hello, everybody. How's it going? Woo! All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get that defendant up here, please. Hi, everybody. So we're Giant Bomb. We are a website about video games. We do podcasts, playthroughs, previews, reviews, all sorts of fun video game things. And one of the things we started doing a couple years ago was playing through the Myst series, a show called Monday Mornings Myst with Mitch. My name is Mike, but I'm also called Mitch, and also we do it in the afternoon, but it's it's called Monday Mornings Myst with Mitch. Has anybody here been bomb before? All right. Who hasn't? All right. Well, you go. No, new friends. You can go check out giantbomb.com. You can look at those Myst playthroughs. We've made our way up through Myst 4, so we had a great time with that. We're going to be starting Uru, which I learned is you are you recently.
Yeah, you are me.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing that very soon, and then we'll get to Myst 5. Maybe we'll do some abduction, some firmament. I don't know. We'll see. We're having a great time.
I don't want to stop.
No, absolutely not. So our coworker and buddy Jan was going to be here as well, who plays Myst with me. He was a little under the weather, so couldn't make it. So I'd love if we can all wish Jan well. We wish you well, Jan.
Yeah, get better, Jan. Yeah.
All right. But thankfully, Chuck over there, who is also from Giant Bomb, came in and stepped up, is a big Myst fan himself. So that is why we are all here to put this man on trial. Because one thing we've learned while playing through this game is man, Atrus, you love him because he's kind of warm, He's kind of like the dad you never had, maybe. But then you see his actual dadding, and you're like, I don't know. We'll see. I got to be impartial because I am the judge. So let me ask you this right now. Is the defense present?
Defense is present, and I have the defendant right here.
All right. That's
sitting
good.
with me.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Is the prosecution ready? Okay.
Doesn't seem like it. No, we should. Oh, mistrial. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Don't worry, everybody. I have played Ace Attorney before.
Yeah, mistrial. Yes.
All right. Well, I guess we got to start here with the prosecution. You can come up here. You can make your opening arguments.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Start your case. You have the floor. I can show you how. You click this button. Hello?
Hey.
Hello, can you hear me?
I got to always do tech support for this guy.
The joke is because I'm IT for Giant Bomb, and I built giantbomb.com. Hello, I'm Chuck Zimmerheld, also known as Chuck Towski. I'm the prosecution today.
Boo.
Your Honor, could you control the defense, please? Thank you.
He's not going to be any help. Don't worry.
And today, unfortunately, I have to represent the court and the United States. I'm bringing charges against Daddy Atrus. Is that how you'd like to be?
Don't ask him. You refer to me, please.
Okay. And so I do have a list of charges here. I do need to read through them. There are many of them, unfortunately. 3 counts of unlawful imprisonment, and that would be against Sirius Acknar.
Who among us hasn't done a little bit
Your
of
Honor,
that?
Your Honor, if you could control the defense, please. Thank you.
The defense will be quiet while the prosecution represents.
Reckless endangerment of innocent persons, real or fictional or created otherwise. Criminal negligence. That seems like, open and shut case right there. Unlicensed manufacture of extraordinary restraint devices. Vigilantism. Child endangerment. Illegal detention without habeas corpus. I will not be explaining what habeas corpus is. I don't know. And gross misuse of the art and abuse of prison books. Any questions before we proceed?
I think we're good. I think that the prosecution may proceed.
All right. I'm going to start with the first charge, if that's okay.
Sure.
3 counts of unlawful imprisonment. Jury in front of me. My hands are very shaky. Who was unlawfully imprisoned by this man? Can I get some answers? Yes. Yep. Sirius and Acknar, who are his sons. That's right. It's kind of messed up if you think about it. He also imprisoned his father. So basically any men in his life that he's related to, he thought needed to be trapped in prison books. And if you don't know what a prison book is, it's special ages that he wrote for the purpose of cruel and unusual punishment and solitary confinement. Is that right?
No.
Okay. This one seems pretty clear-cut to me. He sent his sons into solitary confinement. They were alone, made to solve puzzles, which is a little sadistic if you ask me, in hopes that he could reform them. So, that's my first charge. Defense, if you'd like to come up.
Yeah, please. All right. So I think we have to recognize first that this is not a normal family. All right. They have the ability to write into existence connections to other ages. This does bring into mind that you can't just be like, oh, we can let other people solve this. This is an issue that does have to be solved with special cases. Now, imprisoning Gin, I think you do have 3 counts of unlawful imprisonment. That's his father, Gin. That guy was a megalomaniac and had to be dealt with. He actually imprisoned Atrus as a boy, and did so because Atrus was trying to morally use the art.
Objection. Who are we charging with crimes here today?
This seems relevant to the case I'm going to...
When it comes to the children, I think this idea that it's unlawful imprisonment, again, doesn't hold up because what law? Whose law? They weren't in the United States. Something had to be...
Objection. By the end of this series, I do believe that the Dunny are living on Earth.
Oh, yeah. That's not where they were imprisoned, though. New Mexico, that's hardly United States. The idea here that these are people that could create links to other worlds and do untold damage to them, and that someone had to deal with them. And when he imprisoned them, it's not like these were torture devices that he built. These were places that could support life. They did not have other life that they could ruin. These people that have shown that they have done that a million times. When it came to the children, it was this idea of, I want to separate them. I do not want to kill them, which is really the only other alternative he would have had. Because if you let them free, they have the ability to go into these other worlds and do what they've done repeatedly, which is hurt other people. So in the defense's opinion, and I think in the opinion of what we're going to find the jury is going to think, that this is not unlawful imprisonment. It was the only choice that Atrus had.
Prosecution, do you have a response?
I do. The only choice? What about murder?
I mean...
What murder?
What murder? The problems created in this series and by Daddy Atrus started with the art, writing these books, and teaching his children to write these books. And then to solve that problem, he wrote more books.
Yeah.
Which I would say is ill-advised. He also failed to bring in outside parties to determine the guilt of his sons. And actually, no, that's not true. He did bring in outside parties. He kidnapped someone, sent them through a chasm to land on an island with very little instruction to solve puzzles and then make judgments against his children. Is that right?
I mean, who's to say?
Sorry, I did. We don't need this.
What's your password?
Look. In summation, I do think failing to bring in outside counsel, evidence gathering, he failed to bring in outside government authorities to bring charges against his sons, left their judgment and imprisonment up to a close personal friend of Atrus's, I think. And he left puzzles for them to solve in order to escape books,
All
which
right.
I think is just messed up.
Defense, you will have one more moment to respond to this, and we're going to move on.
Yes, and I'll just do it from down here so you can start at the next point. There we go. Come on, big guy. Yep. I think that this idea that it's not the right thing to bring in a what was at best their hope was an impartial third party to be sort of the probation officer to decide whether or not, hey, are these people reformed? I think one that shows that was his true intent from the beginning was to let these children be reformed. He might have been biased because he was their father and hoping they could be reformed. Maybe he should have known better. But the fact that one of them did reform and sacrifice himself to save someone else proves that there was a reason, there's merit to that whole idea. Sure, the other one, Sirius, turned out to be evil all along through and through, which I think also supports this idea that they had to be imprisoned. So I think when you get to the end here and then you see that one child continued to be evil, one was reformed, there was merit to every one of his decisions, even if they weren't perfect decisions.
Batting 500.
Yeah, come on, that's great in baseball, bud.
That's pretty good in baseball.
So it must be good enough for the prison system.
Yeah.
all right. The prosecution will continue.
And we can discuss recidivism in prison systems later at another time.
Well, now, that's not going to be a problem with Akinar, don't worry.
The second charge, reckless endangerment of innocent persons. And there are many individuals endangered by Atrus, the strange person that fell through a chasm as depicted on the back of my t-shirt.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Also, the individuals of ages such as Channelwood. Now, anyone that's played through the recording of these events, was anyone left on Channelwood?
Oh, it looked pretty
No one.
empty. I didn't see
Wow.
a single Ewok.
What happened? Did Atrus teach his sons to modify ages, enter ages, and then those people were killed as a result of his actions? Incredible. Seems very reckless to me. He taught his sons how to use the art. They use the art to kill, maim, and enslave, just like Atrus' father did. He is directly responsible for training the next generation of fascists. I rest my case.
Defense. I think you must respond to
Oh,
these
yeah,
horrendous
absolutely.
allegations.
So, Atrus is guilty of trying to teach children. So, teachers are
Teach them what?
teach them how to use the art
Why?
responsibly. He was that was his whole thing. He had a father that did not use the art responsibly, and so his thinking was, I do need to pass this on, but can I pass it on to people responsibly? And he did build Aegis specifically to do that, and he did it in a way that was originally responsible. When he got a whiff that they were incapable of handling that responsibility, he took it away from them, and that's when
Objection. You
That's
said
when-
a whiff when we're talking about the murder of many people across a dozen ages.
No, even before that,
Is that what human life is?
No,
to
he
you a
didn't.
whiff?
They did not murder until they started going behind his back. Akinar and Sirius began doing this behind his back. They came up with a plot to capture these other people so they could use these books without. After Atrus decided, hey, I could tell that they're not going to use this responsibly. They are hurting people, but it got way worse after he tried to stop them. He recognized it, and again, he didn't have a perfect system for dealing with this threat. But when a child does something, we usually do not put the dad in prison. We say that this is an act that they chose to do. And the fact that it's like the grandfather did it, the children did it, and when he had the power, he was not behaving in this way. Why are we punishing Atrus for these other people's actions? Even if he did teach them the ability, he did not teach them the morality.
Tag me in.
Go.
All right. Prosecution. Thanks for asking, by the way.
You said that we don't charge the parents for crimes of the children. But what about arming children with magical prison books and the ability to create them and to enter books and kill people in them? He gave them dangerous magical weapons, unlicensed manufacture of extraordinary restraint devices, number 4, and abuse of prison books, the last one. I'm not going to count that many. He created these books. He taught his sons how to use them, and they used so to commit wanton violence.
Oh, that's my favorite flavor of violence.
I'm so pumped I got to use it. Oh, Dan, by the way, while you're sitting there, Dan Reichert's here. by the way.
It's Dan Riker, everybody, from the internet.
Please fish something out of my backpack if you would. You'll know it when you see it. It's not a prison book. I'm not messed up like that. Atrus. No, just keep rooting around.
All right, we believe in you.
And so, I believe equipping these children with weapons of mass destruction vis-a-vis the books made by the art and teaching those children to create more books. That's it. Thank you. He is very guilty of reckless endangerment of innocent persons. And
As
Your
a-
Honor, I just had this laying around, a copy of Myst on Sega Saturn. If you could...
Is this evidence?
No, it's
Is this
just,
a bribe?
Is this a bribe?
that's just for you. That's just
What?
for you.
Oh my God!
This is horrendous.
Hey, Mike, can we drop... Mike, if we could drop the act for a moment, that really is for you.
Oh, thank you. That's
Yeah, no
great.
problem.
Yeah, wow.
All right, I
okay.
rest my case.
Wow, the big points. Okay, fantastic. Defense! If you have any prezzies, you may at this time.
I can dance for you.
Please stop.
Yeah, no, I won't try to pretend that he did not teach these kids how to use this thing. Whether or not he had the right to do so, I don't know if any of us are in a position to actually question that. This is an art. This is an art that was being passed on. Yeah.
Objection. The defense is saying they're incompetent and unable to represent the important issues in this case.
Objection. The defense may continue.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think the point should just be that if we're putting Atrus on trial, what did Atrus actually do? Did he hurt anybody? He, through negligence in Riven, I will give you this, for example. When he trapped Gen in Riven with the people that he created, and in that world that he was very incompetent at writing and keeping it in a good standing, yes, I do think that he should answer for that. But that was an act of an extraordinary sort of imprisonment for someone that, had he escaped, it would have been way worse. Once again, had he had the ability to get these linking books to all these other ages, he would have used that and done untold damage. It was sort of an act of containment. Again, I think he had no other choice in these situations. So if you have an answer that, hey, what else could he have done besides just kill someone?
The prosecution has that answer.
Right,
The prosecution may present.
And I don't need very long, Your Honor.
Take all the time you need. We got some. Yeah, you're good.
You asked me what could Atrus have done. And the answer is, if he did nothing at all, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, please explain prosecution.
No, it was my mic drop. I'm sorry.
All right.
Well, fair enough. You have
I got you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Next charge.
You got it.
Yeah, so that one's for me.
All right. Point, Chuck.
Thank you. Child endangerment. How old were Sirius and Achenar when they were begun to be taught the art? Does anyone know?
Anybody in the audience?
Anyone in the audience,
if
please.
you have evidence to...
You in the back, yes. You have to yell.
Yeah, they were like
17.
So one of them was a minor.
17 and 20 is
again.
what I heard. in
We're
the
not
back.
supposed to educate minors now. Is that the position of the prosecution?
Right. Now, I do believe, from my own recollection, that they were pretty young when they started getting
Yes,
taught. They were children when they were being taught.
And I agree with you because it supports my case.
But what is that? How is that bad?
Endangerment of children,
be
sending them
taught
into
to get
ages
information.
within books, dimensions that contain persons unknown.
I think it would have been much worse had you begun teaching them as adults rather than instilling just how dangerous and important this is as a youth. This is not a point that I see in your favor.
The judge will decide if a point is relevant or in favor here. And I do recall there being many strange, threatening plants and animals in some of these ages.
Your Honor, would you like to prosecute this case?
No,
Would you like to shut up?
I think, but once Atrus noticed that, he had the same reaction I think we all would have been like, oh, they're not ready. He gave them a chance, they overstepped, and then he took it away. That's when the true illegal behavior began to happen from the boys.
Sure. And let's discuss Yisha. What happened to Yisha? She was kidnapped by her brothers, whom Atrus failed to correctly deal with. He gave the impression that he killed his sons in the events, the recording of the first missed game. Not game. I'm trying to act like they're real.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's good meta
It's
stuff.
a hard line to
Yeah,
walk.
no, I like that. They're recordings. Yeah, historical documents. It's Galaxy Quest stuff.
It really happened. I forget what I was saying.
So Yisha, we love Yisha.
He failed to properly deal with his sons, even though apparently it's cool that he was trying to deal with them without giving them their rights and day in court. He failed to deal with them properly. He gave the impression that he killed them. He did not. It was revealed later because his sons ended up kidnapping their secret third daughter that they had at some point that we weren't really told about. It was kind of weird to me.
Now he's mad there wasn't a sex scene. Jesus.
There should have been. So I believe he endangered 3 children. Yisha was kidnapped. I think her brother took over her body and had his soul in her, and then Atrus had someone else deal with the issue.
That was
right?
pretty weird defense.
It was pretty weird.
I think that again, we are talking about the actions of the boys, and we're trying to pin that on Atrus. Now him imprisoning them and not murdering them. So we're again mad at him for not murdering someone. He's guilty of not murder. And now the idea is, okay, so that enabled them to do this thing while he was imprisoning them, and they escaped.
Objection, he's moving the goalposts.
What's the goalpost?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Objection overruled.
So
Sustained?
What do you say? Is it abstained or what? Abstained is when the objection is good, right?
sustained is when the objection is good, and only
Objection,
you say
this
that.
isn't important.
Yeah. So I think that this idea that he was not dealing with them appropriately, again, I ask, what would be the appropriate way to deal with them other than killing them? He did not kill them. When he was trying to see if they could be rehabilitated, one of them began to escape and did take over Yisha. But that is the act of a criminal who, yeah, we can have his trial. I think we would all agree that that person is guilty. That's not Atrus.
Let's talk about someone that's utterly innocent and didn't deserve any of what happened to him. And I am, of course, talking about Sevedro.
I love that's Brad Dourif.
Dramatic gas.
Oh,
Brad
that guy's
Dourif.
great.
Hollywood sweetheart.
Yeah, he's on Star Trek Voyager.
He's really great.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Everyone agrees.
Yeah. What about
His
that
daughter's
guy?
also good in things that she's in. Can't name them right now. He was accidentally trapped in an age meant to instruct Atrus's sons. Is that correct?
That's right.
And how long was he stuck there? Does anyone know?
How long was?
He in exile?
Yeah. 12 years? 20? That's a long 20-something years is what I'm hearing. Wow.
That's messed up.
That's bad.
That feels like unlawful imprisonment. That feels like negligence. That feels like endangerment, right? And it led to the main character who solved everything in the first and second instances to also have to solve this one. He was trapped by Sevedro. So, yes, I'd love to hear.
Yes, defense, please.
defense.
What about this shocking to Sevedro factor?
Yeah, so this was when he was locked in there with, I believe, was this what he was locked in with again, right? Or,
Defense is getting his lore mixed up.
yeah, I mean, who could keep it all straight? Am I right?
Gen
Bunch
is
of nerds,
dead.
maybe. Oh no.
Gen is dead is trapped in a prison book by the events of 3.
Yeah, so I think when he recognized that happened, I do believe that he did it. He's not innocent. Let's be clear. That when it comes to this, he
The
did not
defense
do
is
this
saying
for-
their client is not innocent.
Yes.
I like
But
this.
it is not. There was again not a lot of other choices to deal with these things. This world of again, help me out. Which one is this?
It's the one with the really annoying mirror things.
The
You know what I
defense
mean?
is floundering.
Yeah, I can't. Like, Sevedro, I was like worried about the boys and the father. Sevedro's whole thing. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I have my notes.
Yes,
here.
yes, the defense may retrieve his notes.
Yeah, please.
Oh, the laptop is locked.
Yeah, how dare you? Oh, it's a puzzle.
Oh my
What do
god.
these glyphs mean?
I should do some "We'll be right back" music. Yeah. Even now, in a place I'm so lonely. Yeah, there you go. All right.
I have the longest passwords on the
Yeah, I was
planet.
gonna. I was.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a lot
gonna
of
say,
characters.
I don't think anyone's gonna guess it.
So I like this idea of unlawful imprisonment and these ideas that there was a way to appeal to some sort of rules of how you would normally deal with these engagements. I don't. That stuff is not necessarily written down. These things haven't usually happened before.
Objection, they are written down by the guild masters of the art, the
Right.
Dunny.
Right. Okay. But have they dealt with these situations before?
Yes.
Okay.
Do they
what
have?
does it
Do they
say?
have a law enforcement?
They were all dead.
No.
Well, I think 1,800 of them survived. Is that right?
He is on his own. Atrus is on his own when he's actually dealing with these situations, and he's trying to do his best to prevent as much damage being done as possible. So there was collateral damage. But again, I think it would have been way worse. This is why when you appeal to unlawful imprisonment devices, that doesn't really work because, again, if he did that or he worried about it, he's like, if I just did nothing, in many instances, it would have been way worse. You say it would have been fine, and it just wouldn't
I'm
have been.
suggesting he never taught his children the art, which would have avoided all these events.
But they definitely would have been aware of the art, would have tried to do way more of it, and would have been less capable, just like his father. We have an example of what that looks like. And Gen is repeatedly sort of being like, hey, I am a megalomaniacal owner of these people. They belong to me. He was trying to stop that from happening again. He did fail, but I do not think we put him in prison because he failed to teach his children correctly.
I wasn't suggesting a prison sentence.
Oh, a spanking on the bottom?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. The prosecution
Can
may
we get a
continue.
time check?
Time checks, prosecution. We're about 30 minutes in prosecution.
30 minutes in?
Yes, right?
All right.
I hope I'm not keeping you.
No, not at all. Now, I would like to address something Atrus was doing quite often. Has nothing to do with his sons, the people that he put in danger. The fact that he was writing these books at all and also modifying them while people were in them. Imagine you, fine people of the jury, especially you, the handsome one back there. Imagine you're walking along, you're having a nice stroll, dappled sunlight on a dirt path, and suddenly a giant stone knife juts out of the sky, plants in the dirt a mere foot away from where you're standing. Would you have felt in danger in that moment?
Seeing a lot of nodding.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the experience of the people living in these ages. Atrus felt like he was a god and could modify these individuals' worlds to help them, right? Ask the people of Riven if they were helped. I don't think so. Ask the people of Channelwood. You can't. What say you?
Yeah, this is Riven is again. This is a situation where if he did not lock that up and when he did, it could have been a lot worse. But he was the only moral actor out of everyone that we've dealt with in this story so far. He was the only one that believed that there was a chance to teach people a way to, like, in this moment.
Objection. Catherine existed.
Yes, and Catherine was by his side until she did not.
Complicit?
Well, Catherine is not on trial here,
Do
prosecution.
we have a Catherine cosplayer?
Catherine may remain seated.
I understand again that yes, there was collateral damage, but I just don't see that as the way. He is dealing with something that could have blown up in everyone's faces. I believe that he did the right thing when presented with an option. It was always a hard choice, but I don't think you would have made better choices.
Prosecution, would you like to respond, or would you like to move on with your case?
I'd like to move on with my case.
Okay, please.
Did you have some slides you wanted to hit?
I mean, it's kind of we've gone really out of order, Chuck. So I could try to go to this.
It was part of my strategy to throw you off.
Yeah, it's worked, but
Yeah.
if you want to just keep going, I'll keep responding. I think that's best.
All right. I'd like to make an appeal to, as I mentioned before, the guilds of the Dunny. Gen went against the wishes of the guild. The guild were purveyors of the art. They instructed in the art. They created rules for the art. Two of their very important ones were against the misuse of the art and abuse of prison books. They did use prison books as punishment for those misusing the art. This is true.
Misusing?
Yeah, yeah.
Does anyone have that bingo sheet? With
I hope I'm helping your bingos over
everyone's
there.
getting them out? Yeah, thank you.
My favorite age is that one with the marbles.
Yeah.
Having taken care of his father Gen by trapping him in a prison age, Atrus, believing that he is the only surviving Dunny, he ignored the rules of the guild, did as he wished. He viewed himself as Lord of the Dunny. The dance.
The dance, yeah.
Lord of the dance. The Dunny dance. I want to know what that looks like. He misused these books. He created prison ages. He trapped people. He was writing new rules for himself. All the while, I think there were about 1,800 Dunnies still alive that he wasn't aware of until the events of Mist 3. Is that right, Exile?
The historical recordings of Mist 3.
Yes.
That's right. So I believe he should also be tried in this court of the guilds, and I believe the sentence would be a prison book. So I'd like if he could be tried in the United States,
Okay.
okay, and wherever the Dunny are in that chasm.
All right. Defense, you may respond. You may also, if there's something you want to take the lead on right now, I will allow that as
Yeah.
well.
What am
Yeah.
I responding to? Like, I don't even like. What do you mean? Like,
I'm really grasping at straws.
got it.
Yes, the defense may present his own straws now.
All right, here we go. All right, so yes, Atrus did wield great power, and I think that does put it in a different perspective, a different light. His preoccupation was dealing with that power instead of being right there for his children. Now, there's a reason for that. he was abused as a child by his father. He carried that trauma forward. And I think that the fact that he did not immediately instill those behaviors into his children and tried to steer them away from them gives him some credit. And I think we can look at their actions, but his sons had agency. His sons, they are their own actors. And we can try to say, hey, what did Atrus have a hand in teaching them? Did he hand them a gun? Maybe he handed them the art. And there's that links to real ages with real people that he was Atrus in the act of repairing the damage done by his father, once again, who wielded it in a way that was not responsible and was very damaging to the people that lived in these spaces. Atrus did recognize that his sons were a risk. So when he began withholding the powers and the art, that is when they began to abuse it, go behind his back. They came up with a plot. So the containment strategy, it was never revenge. Like, this was never an idea of, like, let's punish these boys for not doing what I'm saying. It was really just, we need to contain the damage that can be done with the hopes that they can be rehabilitated.
But, yeah. Prosecution, I am going to give you a chance to respond, and then I'm going to hear closing arguments very soon here. So please.
If he was trying to contain the damage his sons were doing, why did it take so many games?
Yeah.
I'd still like another one.
I mean, come on, listen, more games, please. Absolutely. All right, so do you want to go to your closing arguments first, and then I'll go?
Sure.
All right, sounds
I'm
good.
glad you two decide on that.
Yeah.
Is that okay with your honor?
Prosecution may present his closing arguments.
We've talked a lot about Atrus today. Talked a lot about his sons, his family. This is a family matter. You all have family, probably. Good for you. I don't think any of you have resorted to writing a special book to trap any of your family members. You have. Wow. Wow.
All right.
Really good for you.
Your trial's next.
That is amazing.
All right.
Man, you're next.
These methods were extreme. They were unnecessary, and they were cruel. Atrus, I believe, is a sadistic man. Additionally, he put persons in danger that he found by writing in books. He connected to ages that he may have created, he may not. There might be some outside maker also helping create them. It's kind of confusing. We don't know. He put those individuals in danger. Those people, they could have been you, and you, and you. Is this convincing? I hope so. This all could have been avoided. He felt he was smart enough, good enough to play God, to empower his sons to play God, just as his father did. He learned all the wrong lessons from Gen. The apple does not fall far from the tree. I rest my case.
I don't like the presenting of apples into the argument, but
Then you shouldn't like Atrus.
the defense may now give their closing arguments.
Yeah, I think that that sums it up, right? We are looking at everything through the lens of this man needs to be punished because bad things happened. He was always the one trying to repair the damage done by others. He was always the one that did feel bad when he discovered that there was damage being done to these individuals that lived in these ages. And you brush by this point of we don't understand, like, are these people fictional? Do they exist? Atrus believes that they are linking to places that already do exist. He believes that those people have feelings, and his children might have believed that. They might not have. They didn't care. Gen, he didn't care either. He believed that he was creating them and that he was their God. I think this idea that he fell far enough from the tree to do something different. He did end up failing because his children did not follow in his footsteps. But again, I would not hold that against him. This man is innocent.
All right, gentlemen, thank you both for your arguments.
Do you need time to consider?
Well,
Oh, do you need your copy of Miss on the second Saturday?
I remember the bribe. Thank you very much. Is anybody in the audience, if you wanted to present a defense or an argument against yourself, you may do so at this time. If anybody feels so inclined, there is no pressure here. I'm totally willing to just go to the verdict here. But yes, over here. Let's go. Let's go visit down here. All right, are you speaking in defense or against Daddy Atrus?
I have a question for defense, and
Please.
that is, are you saying that you would rather the cultural erasure of the final people who could perpetuate the knowledge of the art in favor of just not teaching it at all, not passing it on to future generations?
I think that, yes, when we talk about something like that happening, it's not, we're putting him on trial for, I think, what he intended to do. And I don't think that was his intent. I think instead that, yes, when we recognize that was the byproduct, that is a regretful incident, but it's not enough to declare him guilty of being, I believe, a bad daddy is what we're trying to decide here.
It's the main charge. That is
Yes.
correct. Anybody else? Oh, we got a couple more.
Okay. I saw you first.
Is this an argument for or against?
You can only say stuff that helps me.
Don't let him intimidate you.
This is for the prosecution and, well, agreement with the prosecution and adding to it. What about the fact that Atrus, at the end of Revelation, while all of his children were present, both of the sons and Yesha, however, the person who was there, who ultimately was forced to decide who lives and who dies of Atrus's children, was not in fact Atrus. It was an unrelated third party, a friend of the family, who was the one to decide which of these children lives and dies.
No, this is a really good question, absolutely. And I think this speaks to him recognizing his own bias and that he brought in a stranger or a family friend to be this parole officer and deciding whether this person, because he knew he was too close to the situation. That's why he built those secret ways of communicating with his children when he imprisoned them, because he wanted to speak to them. He wanted them to redeem themselves, and that having that desire would have poisoned any choice he would have made. So instead, he brought in someone else to handle it. Did he have like the best system in place to do it? No, but I still think it's better than him making that decision himself, for sure.
All right, thank you. Anybody else? Let's see, gentleman up in the front.
Hello? I'm going to hold the mic. Don't take it.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring additional charges that were not mentioned.
Oh, that
Atrus-
seems out of order. I'm going to allow it.
Atrus, where are the bathrooms? Where are the bathrooms?
Another example of the cruel and unusual punishment
It's-
of Atrus against his sons and Sevedro. How dare you?
It's like in Star Trek where they just warp the poop out of your tummy. Like he just
Okay.
he just wrote the poop
There's
out
a
of the
linking
story.
book in there? Okay. All right, that's a good one. While we all think about that, see a gentleman over there.
Yes,
in
I'm
red.
coming.
Run, Chuck, run. This is fun. I like directing people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against the grain here and argue in favor of the defense.
Okay, we're not going to take this question.
No,
I would say that Atrus did not, in fact, imprison his sons. He made the prison books to protect his library. The fact that his sons ended up using them was entirely coincidental.
this is
Yeah. That sounds dope.
that's a pretty good point.
Didn't he imprison them because they burned his library?
No, this is right. Those books were there as a trap for people who win the line. It's like they were trapped. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! The kids like. It was a trap card. All right. Anybody else? Oh man, look at everyone.
That
Everyone.
show the kids like. Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, there's some more out there. Oh wait, Atrus has something to say
Oh, wait,
on behalf of him.
Oh,
should let
Atrus,
him
well,
speak.
hey, yeah. What do you have to say?
I would like to clarify a couple points made
Okay.
against me.
All right.
You mentioned the reckless endangerment of the people on Riven when writing in the daggers. That was not me.
Oh.
It didn't sound familiar. Yeah, keep going. You're spitting hot fire.
I was also actively working to keep that age stable as it was falling apart.
That's why you were rewriting it. That's
That's why all the cool
But
daggers
he
were
said it in a
falling.
mean way, making it sound like a bad thing.
We also were actively working to evacuate the inhabitants of that age while I was trying to keep it stable. We had a plan in place.
I was hoping everyone would forget about that.
All right. Anyone else in the crowd? All right. We could probably
Got
time for
one
a
more
few more
over here.
here.
Yep.
Look at this engagement.
dude?
That's great. Good for all of you.
So this is more for the judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll take questions.
I just want to point out that there was no formal Denise civilization at that point, and the area of New Mexico was more or less uninhabited. So Theoretically, I think jurisdiction should go to the First Nations.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this is pre-Breaking Bad, is
Think
what
that-
you're telling me.
Damn, that was pretty good.
All right, it's pretty good. Someone else?
Dang.
I see a very excited fellow in a zip-up cyan hoodie.
What is that? Is that a letter C on your hoodie? Does that say cyan? Let me. Yeah. Please introduce yourself and then.
I'm sorry, I'm here on behalf of the court. We would like to introduce a character witness.
Oh, character witness. Yes, please.
We have a message from Daddy Atrus himself.
Oh my gosh!
Daddy says, in his defense, hey, parents learn as they go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chuck, what would you know about being a daddy?
What if there was a really sad reason I don't have kids? That'd be really messed
man,
up.
that would have been devastating.
That'd be
to your
really
kids.
messed up.
I'd like to strike what I just read from into the record, please. Oh, God.
All right. And anybody else? Maybe we can quickly get these two, and then we'll be done with the audience participation part.
I think it's Cirrus that's trying to.
Wait. Yeah, wait. This looks familiar. Okay. This is a great character witness.
I'm a neutral party. I have no idea who these people are, but just going off objectively, the evidence that I have heard, this man is clearly guilty. And
Objection!
I think it is important for everyone's sense of resolution that when we think of all the terrible things mentioned here, we all think automatically of Atrus and nobody else.
We cannot let ghosts testify.
All right. We got one more right there, and then that's it for the audience participation segment of our program.
So I'm a dad. I have a 14-year-old. This is in favor of Daddy Atrus.
Good.
I have a 14-year-old kid, and I've been successful. Whenever he does something bad, I kind of ground him. But once he starts murdering and pillaging, what else should I do besides put him in a trap book?
I mean, it is especially. It is kind of timeout, I suppose.
Yeah. A timeout of
It's a timeout of a sort.
And it might have been effective if he didn't put puzzles in the prison that would let you get out.
Puzzles are fun though.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to do a scientific thing here to help with my judgment. I would like to see a show of hands. If you think Daddy Atrus is innocent of these crimes, the main charge being I'd like to see a show of hands. Okay. All right. That's a lot of hands. I'm going to do a quick count. Quite a lot. Now, if you believe that Atrus is guilty of the crime,
Let's go. Hands up.
Father.
Oh, there's so many. There's so
Wow.
many
That's
more.
fewer.
There's so many
That's
more.
a lot. That is okay. It was a lot, but from what I have heard, I think that Atrus's decisions have negatively impacted quite a lot of people. Was he the best father? No. Is he guilty for the crimes of his sons? Also, no. Now, he definitely made some bad decisions. Now, who judges these things?
A judge, actually.
It's me! Get him out! No. I thought this was going to go the other way. I have to be honest. I was ready to throw this man in jail and let him rot. But I have been hearing some convincing arguments.
I'd like to go to the...
Take back the Sega Saturn copy.
Well, that's coming, probably.
Yeah.
I want you to respond to the charges and if...
3
what he's
counts of
guilty
all.
yes.
Yeah, all right. On the charge of 3 counts of unlawful imprisonment. Whose laws?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say innocent. Reckless endangerment of innocent persons. I feel pretty bad for Brad Dourif. You can have a little guilty on this one as a treat.
Yes. 3 months, buddy. You'll be out in no time.
Criminal negligence. It's vague. I'll go innocent. Woo! Unlicensed manufacturer of extraordinary restraint devices. Those were pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to say innocent. Vigilantism. That stuff's cool. We like that. Right?
Yeah.
He's like book Batman. Innocent. Child endangerment. I mean, 3rd time's the charm. You should have had it pretty all right. innocent. Illegal detention without habeas corpus.
He's saying innocent.
I also don't know what habeas corpus means.
Yeah, right?
So innocent.
It is the requirement to provide.
I know and ask you. Gross misuse of the art. Misuse. What's the right use?
Yes.
That's a great question.
The artist oath is maybe not a great idea. Maybe nobody should do it. But someone's like been like, no, thou shalt not art, right? Innocent. And the abuse of prison books. First time they were a trap. Kind of a sick trap, but it was a
Pretty
trap.
sick, yeah.
Spire and Haven, that was pretty messed up. That was pretty messed up what you did there. Like, at that point, couldn't you just, like, made a normal cell or, I don't know. I think that was rough. I'll give you, how about half of a guilty for that one? Half of a guilty. So, on most of these accounts, innocent. On the overall charge, is Daddy Atrus a bad father? Yeah, you're pretty guilty of that. Take him away, plaintiff Dan Reichert. Get him out of here. All right.
Thanks for the money.
You're going to therapy.
Has been served.
Woo.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Thank you.
Again, we are Giant Bomb. Go to giantbomb.com. You go to giantbomb.com/join if you want to become a premium member and see special, exclusive, cool shows and whatnot, and helps us keep doing what we're doing, like coming to events like this. This is so cool. It's awesome to be here. Woo! We absolutely love it. We absolutely love it. Kind of around the dinner time thing, we're going to be having a fan meetup of our own over at Double
Dragon at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, so if you want to come say hi to us, we are going to be there, but we'll also be around here a bit more today. Might be floating around tomorrow. Thank you so much for welcoming us here. We have had an incredible time. This is an awesome event. It is so cool to see fans like you just kind of showing up for this series that you absolutely love. Well done to all of you. Here's to many more years of Myst.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you so much to the organizers for doing this. They've gone
Thank you
like
so much.
well above
Thanks,
and
guys.
beyond.
Yep.
Appreciate it.